Hi, thanks for joining me today. So last Sunday, Sam and I told the story from Luke 17 about the 10 men who had leprosy, a terrible disease, and they asked Jesus to have pity on them. And all 10 men were healed, but only one man returned to give thanks to Jesus. But the amazing thing about that story is how they were all healed. Because it doesn't actually say that Jesus healed them. You read the story. The only thing that Jesus said to those 10 men was, "Go show yourselves to the priests." And they went. Now, the only reason why they would head off to see the priest is because they had been cleansed of leprosy. It was the priest's job to determine whether they were clean or unclean. So why then did they go? Jesus hadn't healed them. They still had leprosy. Why then would they go to the priest? Faith. Jesus told them to go. They believed and they obeyed. They acted on what he said. They went. And this is what it says. It says, as they went, they were healed. It's as they went that they were healed. Right? I can only imagine the joy there must have been along that road as the 10 men started out probably kind of shuffling along at first, but as they went, they saw one another being healed, skin becoming all smooth and like new, and maybe fingers growing back. I mean, they must have been laughing and shouting, and I reckon they were running along that road. They can't wait to be pronounced clean and be part of their community again, see their loved ones, what a blessing. But it happened as they acted in faith. There was no evidence that they had been healed or that they would be healed when they took those first steps, but when they went in faith, they experienced God's blessing. Hebrews 11 verse 1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." It says, by faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place that he would later receive as his inheritance, he obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. Right? Abraham said yes to God, to go to an unknown place that would become his home. When he left, he had no idea where he was going. He stepped out in faith. He acted on what God had told him to do. He stepped out in obedience, and his faith brought blessing to him and to his family, his nation, and to you and me. So often, we want all of our ducks in a row, don't we, before we act on something or commit to something. But faith doesn't work like that. If we want to see God at work, we've got to take risks. We have to say yes to God and step into the unknown. So what's he been saying to you? God bless you today.